Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So this is going to be my second of the series that I'm doing on fragrance mists, body mists. Make sure you're subscribed, give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out a lot, and drop a comment. Love reading everyone's comments. Alright, so doing a review of Victoria's Secret Love Spell. This came out, I want to say this was the early 2000s. I'm familiar with this scent because I had a friend who wore this in high school. And back then, you know, nobody really copied each other's scents. Like, it was just, we all had our signatures, right? So I am familiar with this. I did have a lotion, though. But anyways, let's get into it. It's a fantastic scent, okay? Great for all kind of weather. I like wearing this in the warmer months, but you could definitely wear it, you know, in the colder months as well. This has a very, 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 very unique DNA, right? There's nothing else that smells like it. It's very easy to identify this when you smell it on someone. And that's what's so great about it. You know, it's not expensive. You can get this for, you know, during their sales, you can get this for around $5 and some change. Don't quote me on that, but they have great sales on their body mists and their body care. Okay, so the notes on this are, so the notes are actually on the bottle. It's cherry blossom, fresh peach, vibrant and alluring. This is such a nice scent, honestly. It doesn't smell like anything out there. Even though the notes are so simple, it doesn't smell like anything out there. Like, there's cherry blossom, it doesn't really smell like cherry blossom. There's peach, but it doesn't really smell like, you know, a peach. It's like, the way I want to describe this fragrance is very well blended. It's kind of like, I could see why this is like a Victoria's Secret scent. Like, I could see why it's called Love Spell, right? Like, it's very simple and kind of great for every day, but it's also very alluring to smell this off of someone. I mean, I could see why this is called Love Spell, to be honest with you. It's kind of like addicting in a way, but at the same time, it's very refreshing to wear, you know, after a workout, on a hot day. It just works. That's how I describe it. This to me is something that I reach for the warmer months when I'm out all day and it's kind of hot, to refresh. It's very great for after shower, you know, just like a quick after shower scent. But at the same time, I can see how this can be very, like, addicting to smell. It's really good, you know, and the great thing about it is that it's really affordable. Another plus, besides the fact that it's affordable, is that it has a really unique DNA. So if you want to smell like something that's really recognizable, this is great. You know, it has that unique DNA. And I always say that, like, in my opinion, I think fragrances are like masterpieces when they're uniquely identifiable, because it's so hard to do, you know. It's so hard to, like, mix everything so that somebody could identify it right away. And to me, there's only like a handful of fragrances where I'm like, when I smell it, I know what it is. You know, it's not copied, it's not replicated, it's not a clone of anything, it's not using like a formula that's been repeated. So this is great. I think it's great for any age. You know, in high school, like I said, I had a friend that wore this in high school. I had the lotion. But I think it's great for any age, honestly. It really doesn't have like an age limit to it. It's youthful, it's fun, but it's also really versatile for any age. I think, honestly, I think it's feminine. I don't really see this on a guy. Like, you can if you're a guy that's into feminine fragrances. But I want to say that this is very, to me, it's very feminine. Now, I want to kind of take away that it's a Victoria's Secret scent, so I'm not trying to, like, put, you know, women's underwear in the picture. And I'm trying to kind of separate that from the fact that it's a woman's scent. But as much as I wanted like still separated. I still think just based off of the notes and the scent profile, this is very like feminine. To me, this is very feminine. Sorry, like I just have to say what it is. I don't think it's a unisex fragrance in my opinion. So if you're a guy that's into feminine smelling things, sure, wear it. But just know that this is feminine. I don't see this being something for a guy to wear. All in all, that's my review. Definitely, you know, it's a body mist. It's not going to last all day. With body mist, I tend to find that, you know, if you spray it on clothes, they last much longer than on skin, only because it doesn't evaporate and it kind of it settles in the fabric much more. But I get, you know, standard body mist wear time out of this. I get like 4 hours, and that's kind of just drifts away after that. I like spraying it in my hair. It lasts longer that way too, but you're not going to get like a full 8-hour, 10-hour, 12-hour day wearing this. So let's just, you know, just want to be realistic with that, the body spray. I do think that they last a good amount of time for a body spray. Like I have some body mists that, you know, go away after an hour. This lasts a lot longer than that, and people do pick this up off of you. I'm not an oversprayer, but I think to get a really good sillage out of this, I would probably do maybe 15 sprays or more. Like do like 15 to 20 maybe. Like I kind of go overboard with the body mists. I like doing hair, arms, neck, that kind of thing. I kind of like to spray it all over, like just mist it all over like a body mist. You know, I don't really target my pulse points like I do with a perfume. But anyways, all in all, really lovely perfume. I think, you know, they also have like a body lotion and stuff, but I honestly think that a spray is enough. Yeah, so this is an oldie but goodie, very Y2K moment. It has a very clean vibe to it as well. I want to add that it's a very kind of like a clean girl aesthetic kind of a perfume. It gives off that clean girl vibe, right? When you wear this, it's a very clean, polished vibe. That's what this gives. Like the way I could describe it is it's a really nice clean girl vibe perfume. It's kind of addicting. You could see why it's called Love Spell if you ever smelled this, or if you want to try smelling it at the store. It's really good, and it's a very unique DNA. So that's all I want to say about Victoria's Secret Love Spell. I'm glad that they're not discontinuing this, as far as I know, anytime soon. All right, guys, that's my review of Victoria's Secret Love Spell. Make sure you're subscribed. Give this video a thumbs up. Drop a comment. Let me know if you've smelled this before and what you think of it. If you have a memory with this one. That's it. See you guys later. Bye.